if you can't tell, we have a new cast member in our videos. This is Penelope, and she's co-starring with us today. So when we went to the Show Me Snakes show, she had not made her grand entrance yet, and it was a lot of walking around and people asking when that would happen. And it was really cool to go to the show and have so many people that were honestly interested in keeping up with us and just checking in. And a lot of people who at the show afterwards have checked in with us because they remember seeing us walk around very, very ready to have a baby. It really made the show special. It was fun to go, but it is really special to be in a hobby where people come up and say, hey, even though you've only met them 1 or 2 times, they are interested in chatting with you. They want to know what you have going on. They want to know when you'll be vending next. It was a really, really awesome experience for me, even outside of the actual viewing of the animals. Hey guys, it's Courtney.
And Steven.
And we are on our way to Grovetown, Georgia for the Show Me Snakes show.
We just got done giving some feeder mice to one of our friends that had bought a snake from us a few months back, and we are going to be giving some more mice to our other friends who we're doing a breeder loan with. So
yeah, so we're also dropping off a snake with them, and we're going to be checking out the show. We're not vending today. We're just going as visitors and not customers.
Yeah, we're not supposed to buy a snake.
No snakes today, but come on with us and check it out. So the first thing we did when we got to the show was realize that we had not brought an extra battery for the camera. So Steven, super excited for the new lens and the new microphone he bought. We had to go back and get a new battery so that we could film the rest of this video. Going around the show, it was actually a fairly, I don't want to say it was a slow show because it wasn't slow. There was a lot of traffic, but there weren't as many vendors as usual. I think because of the Omicron stuff going on, people kind of backed out thinking it would be a slower show, but honestly it just made the people who were there really stand out and really shine. There were some awesome vendors. We got to see Bob Vu, we saw Steve's Morphs, Black Diamond Herps, Da Vinci Boa. Our friends the Snake Breeders were there and they were vending. There was just so many great vendors there and really, really cool animals. So what Steven did is went to each of these tables and asked people's 3 favorite animals that they had on display. And that was really cool because somebody else's favorite animal isn't necessarily what your favorite animal might be. Like you might be super impressed with this like 5 gene animal over here, but they are most proud of their tricolored hognose, for example, because that was one of the things they really wanted to breed when they got started.
What do you want to see?
All right, why don't you show us your just 3 favorites that you got?
Come around this way. So, obviously, I mean, I do the larger constrictors, right? So my favorites are going to be like Burmese pythons and rock pythons, right? So here are 3 different varieties of patternless rock pythons. These are all the same gene, it's just 3 different varieties. You got a single stripe, twin stripe, and then the true patternless. As they age, they're all gonna fade out anyway into the same looking animal as an adult. But it's neat to have that variety in hatchlings, right? So my I know you said 3,
yeah,
but I count those as 1.
Okay,
so
okay, all right.
Second project, which is near and dear to my heart, are these green labs. The labyrinth gene is really broken and dark usually. We've worked really hard at refining that into a reduced pattern striped animal because I dig stripes. It's just my thing. So, so this is a lab, and then these are green labs. The green gene is pretty strong. It tends to wipe out other genes, which lab I think is pretty weak. Which you can see it completely wiped out all pattern on the animal, but genetically these are powerhouses. I worked a lot longer than I like to admit on making those, but this is my bread and butter and where my heart's at. And that would be it for my number 3.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's a hog nose?
Yeah, so those are tricolor hog noses.
Super cool.
So, yes, so they're from South America.
Yeah.
cool story for tricolor hognoses and me, right? Early 2000s, you know, I was breeding snakes, really excited, teenager, and tricolor hognoses were like $1,200. I couldn't afford them, so I kind of scratched them off my list and worked more with the bigger species. And I saw them a few years ago, and I was like, man, that's a bucket list item for me. I'm breeding tricolors, and they're like $300 now, so it's a fun snake to play with. You can't beat the personality. I mean, hognoses are just a different breed of animal, you know. It's not super cool, but really cool, really fast, real personable. They're a bit dramatic, and once you get them eating, like they're garbage disposals. So.
I thought you weren't coming.
Troy,
I actually got
what's
kicked
going
out of the
on,
house.
man?
So we walk up to Michael's table, Dreamweaver Reptiles. He's right there in the front. As soon as you walk in, I make a joke to Steven that we're going to walk over to Michael and spend a week's paycheck. Haha, just kidding, we're not buying a snake today. So we get over there and he's showing us off all his stuff. We had previously purchased a super asphalt from him and, kind of made friends.
So what is this one?
Banana, spot nose, inchy, freeway.
So cool looking.
It's like, I don't like your camera.
I love the orange on
I
the
know.
side.
I like how it's like washed it out, sort of as white. When we started, I got the highway.
We bought, how much was Ash? We bought a snake. He had been raised as a female, and he sold it to us, and he was like, it's not proven. I don't know if it's a highway or a gravel or if it's a yellow belly.
So he sold it to us. We took a gamble. We bought a $500 male yellow belly gravel. Took a gamble.
Our first
lucked
touch
out.
was,
Yeah.
our first touch
Jumping up and
was
down,
highways. We were like, yeah.
Spot nose is there, but it's too
Oh, that's
hard
so
to tell.
cool.
But like, it's so busy. Look at her belly.
So cool.
Check that belly out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's awesome.
That one. And then this gal, it just, because I'm head over heels for Wookie. But yellow belly, like that's Wookie's jam. Look at that. The yellow belly Wookie. That is like
She looks so good.
crazy. And they're little Spitfires.
Oh, she looks so cool on it. Oh, she looks awesome.
Yeah. Pastel cypress, leopard, yellow belly Wookie.
We don't have any Cypress, we don't have any Wookiee.
When I made the cypress Wookiees last season, had hypos. Dude,
I can't wait to have hypo.
I know.
It's going to be so exciting.
I just love the way the Wookiee breaks that pattern, that yellow, that white, the blush.
And while Steven's talking to Michael, I spot her. I spot him. There's two of them side by side that have slightly different genes, and he's the one that caught my eye. But then I see her, the snake we purchased, and she is absolutely beautiful, and she fits perfectly in the type of projects that we want to do.
I love the way a firefly leopard looks. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful pattern.
I love leopard and pastel, but I think that's a really good basic combo, and that fire is even prettier.
But I just love that head pattern.
Oh yeah. Right. It's so creamy. Oh, crazy.
Do you want me to take anything out?
Do you have, if you're too busy, if you're doing other stuff, would you want to show me your 3 favorites that are up here?
Oh, 3, 8. Well, let's do some little thing.
Okay.
This is a pretty one. This is a lavender albino pied. They call it the dreamsicle. The orange is just insanely bright. You can see some of the purple starting to come in where the lavender comes into play. That's a really pretty one. They're making some really nice combos with these. I just like lavender albino in general. Super bright. Hide up here is pretty cool. I'm just gonna pick some random stuff and just show you.
Yeah.
This is a Fire Gene X pied. Compared to a regular Fire pied, this one pops. The color is just really nice, and it's got a really kind of derpy face on it.
I love it.
But that's the Fire, so you can see it's kind of a little bit more dingy. Still looks nice, but it's just not as bright and does not pop as much. The stuff that you want to do without that brightness. This is a super pastel chocolate desert ghost.
It's so gorgeous.
So it's pretty vibrant. The colors really stand out. The head is really washed out. But
He is freaking beautiful.
nice color. I'm pretty sure this is the Blackhead Huffman Butter Hypo. I can get it in
So
curl.
creamy. I love it.
I just love Hypo. Just gives it that kind of frosted look to it, kind of really soft. I just can't get you to unravel, can I? I'll let you on the floor, you'll unravel. But Blackhead, I really like what that does.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Years ago, named it after his grandmother, Nanny.
Oh, that is, I love that. That is so
Really-
cool. I
really
think
nice
this one's
broken-
my favorite one that we've shown so far.
That
Love
broken pattern just kind of
the
scattered everywhere.
contrast is so like clean.
the eyes, kind of
Oh, it's super cool. It's like silver.
silverish, yeah.
Oh,
But
it's awesome.
really, really nice. This one's got. This is GHI Lesser Nanny, so all the alien heads come out super dark.
Oh, that's awesome. It's like a glowing.
Yep. GHI does that a lot with the, with the Bell Complex, with the Mojaves and stuff. It'll really bring it out. But I love the darkness inside all the alien heads. Kind of a neat Mojave yellow belly. Pattern's kind of really blushed and blown out. Pattern is pretty dark.
Okay.
Big, broad alien heads on it. Yeah, Nanny's different. It's just, I don't think it's getting what it needs. They've done it with Clown. They've done it with a few things.
So I've already told Steven over and over again that we're not buying a snake today, and he has been asking for a snake lately. So I'm immediately like, I really can't get her, because I've been telling him no about the female he had wanted that's been listed on Morph Market. We can't get her, we can't get her, we can't get her. So I point her out, and Steven's immediately like, if you'd let me, I'd get her. And I was like, I'm gonna buy her.
What one is it that go? She, I am like legit interested. We'll walk around, but I'm legit actually interested in her.
No, not him, because we have Atlas, but
Yeah, she's guaranteed asphalt.
Yes. Guaranteed asphalt. Always.
We literally walk in here, we're like, all right, no snakes, and we're like, oh no, oh no. Oh, that's awesome. She's super cool.
he is too. But we have
I
a
like
female.
that one. He's really
Yeah,
good. That's a female maker too.
We have a banana OD NG asphalt female maker male, so she's who. Okay.
Yeah.
They're the one that did the videos about the snake that almost got him killed.
Oh yeah,
That almost got him killed.
About the birthday.
Our mama
Burn.
is like
Oh,
this
super
animal, and
freaking
as an
cool.
adult is like the prettiest
Oh,
thing
that's so
ever.
cool. I love those oranges.
Will they freckle like the regular, like
I see a little bit of
And
it.
she,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, when it feels like a dirt road, she's really like gravelly.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that she may
Her
also
name is Peckle.
she may also be black pastel.
Oh, that's super
She
freaky.
could be that too. That's when you put mahogany in there. The only reason I say that, see this,
to us.
you see the little,
Yeah, yeah,
you
you're right.
can almost see the black
It does
pastel
look
in
like
there.
it. Yeah,
The little
it looks
mustaches.
exactly like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you almost
Oh,
can see
that's
it.
super
Sure, the
cool.
mahogany is there.
Calvin, her dad, is one of my favorite.
I sold Bob a boy like that last Thanksgiving, and his turned out to be mahogany and black pastel.
Oh, that's super freaking cool.
Is that Calvin is the dad? No, Calvin's not the dad.
No, the daddy.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
I will live with this snake if you don't stop me.
I will probably buy this.
It's not whole. I want.
Are we buying
You're doing this to us.
every time?
You've already got your card out.
The card.
Literally, the first thing we come in here.
Yeah.
And we've got that on video. Literally, the wheels turning in my head, the regret and the excitement of purchasing her. The male was also beautiful, that was right beside her, but not unfortunately, we have a very similar male with like 1 or 2 more genes in him that we're going to be using, and it didn't make sense to purchase them both because we really wouldn't have a pairing for him for quite a while, but he is an absolute beauty, and if Michael still has him, y'all should check out his morph market. Again, Michael is such a nice guy. His whole family, they were telling me all about how they got their pairings, what got them into the asphalt, and we've had really good experiences with quite a few breeders, and that is one that we will always go back to, and we will always feel comfortable purchasing a snake from. So we named her Ember because of how she looks like a flame and a little spark. She's so pretty, and she ate a mouse hopper for us last night. We're really excited about that. She's not a big fan of the ASFs, we found out, so we have got her eating some food. She just had a shed for us. She's doing great. Michael, if you're watching this, we will take absolutely the best care of her ever, and we cannot wait until she's producing babies. Thank you so much for watching this video. Steven, you can also do an outro that you're way better at. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We really love the storyline videos where we tell you about an experience we had, because we have really positive experiences and we have a really good time, and we want to share that part of the hobby with you guys. So if you like videos like this, let us know in the comments. We love making them again. So you could also give us some ideas for more types of videos to record, more different experiences that you would be interested in hearing how it went. Again, my name is Courtney. This is Penelope with Leviathan Snakes, and we will see you next time.